Protecting the nation's emblem. Researchers and biologists have been working to keep track of bald eagles on Lake Quinsigamond. The birds were once endangered, but now the state is working to keep them safe. Our Chandler Walsh joins us now with the details. Chandler?
Olivia, these eagle chicks are nested on an island in the lake. Today we took a short boat ride there to get an up-close look. Inches away from the nation's emblem, Mass Wildlife takes a look at bald eagle chicks on Lake Quinsigamond.
They weren't fat kids, but they were right where they should be.
The team climbed a Drake Island tree to bring down the chicks, placing 2 bands on their legs, each with their own code. The bands allow researchers to track the territorial birds' patterns and location.
They can be read with a decent camera or a decent spotting scope. So every report logged goes into that same database.
Here we have 2 eagle chicks, 1 male, 1 female, both about 7 weeks. Putting on state and federal bands took only a few minutes.
We share all the information, throw it all on a map. You can get a pretty interesting picture of where these birds go and then where those areas are we need to kind of try to protect.
Lake Quinsigamond Commission Chair Peter Collins says the community has worked to protect the island as soon as they spotted the nest.
They're an attraction. You'll see people go over and stop and just sit there and be amazed by them. And they get disappointed if they're not there.
Mass Wildlife says eagles disappeared from the state in the early 1900s. They came back in the mid-80s, and through restoration efforts, there are now roughly 60 pairs, and the population has been downgraded from endangered to threatened.
Hopefully we can downgrade that again to special concern or just skip that altogether and go right to a decent population.
Lake residents came to see the birds up close and say the experience was indescribable.
This was really special, once in a lifetime.
Mass Wildlife says they've now finished banding and hit about 12 nests this season. They say their window is small because they have to band before the chicks can fly, which is at about 8 weeks old.